Hello everyone, I, Tanya Bansal, along with my teammates Akhil Singh Tomar, Ruchi Shukla, Shantanu Singh Tomar, students of MBA from Prestige Institute of Management Gwalior are here to present our presentation on 5-year planning in India. The Planning Commission was set up in March 1950 with the main objective of the government to promote a rapid rise in the standard of living of the people by efficient exploitation of the resources of country and increasing production and offering opportunities to all for employment in the service of the community. The Planning Commission was charged with the responsibility of making assessment of all the resources of the country, argumenting deficient resources, formulating plans for the most effective and balanced utilization of the resources, and determining priorities. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first chairman of the Planning Commission of India. The major objective of Planning Commission in India was to increase per capita and national income, higher level of employment, growth with social justice, increasing industrial output, to remove bottlenecks in agriculture, manufacturing industry, reduction of inequality in income, modernization and self-reliance of the people.
Good morning all of you. I am Akhil Singh Tomar from Prestige Institute of Management Gwalior, here to give a presentation on 5-year planning. So my topic is the function of Planning Commission of India. So in this, to make assessment of the resource of the country and to see which resource are deficient. And another function of this 5-year planning is to formulate the plans for the most effective and balanced utilization of country resources. And another function is to factor which hampering the economic development and to determine the machinery that will be necessary for the success and implementation of each stage of planning, and periodical assessment of progress of that plan. And the last one is the commission seeks to maximize the output with minimum resources with the changing of time. So these are the functions of 5-year planning, which is this establishment by Commission of India. And the next is the stages of that planning. So it's, the first step for stages of planning are first formulation. In formulation by Planning Commission, in this stage Planning Commission prepares the draft that goes to the National Development Council, and the Council then endorses the draft and is forwarded to the Parliament. So after the completion of this, the next step is adoption, and the adoption is done only by Parliament. And after this adoption is get to the third steps, approval, and the approval after the which is getting formed by Parliament. In approval, after the approval of Parliament, only the draft becomes to the plan document. And next step is execution. In execution, it can be done by the different government authorities. And the last one is supervision, to check the 5-year planning is working as they are established or not. So this is the stages of the planning. Thank you very much.
Here now I will give you a brief description about the first 5-year plans from 1951 to 1956. The first point is the first Indian Prime Minister Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru presented the first 5-year plan to the Parliament of India on December 8 on 1951. Second point is this plan was based on the Harrod-Domar model. And third point is this plan addresses mainly the agrarian sector, including investment in dam and irrigation. The fourth point is the total planned budget of rupees 2,069 crore was allocated to the 7 broad areas. First is irrigation and energy, second agriculture and communication development, third is transportation and communication, and fourth is industry, fifth is social services, sixth is land rehabilitation, and last is for other sector and services. Now I will tell you more about the second 5-year plans, and the time period was 1956 up to 1961. The second 5-year plan focuses on industries, and second point is the second plan particularly in the development of public sector. The third point is the plan followed by the Mahanobis economic development model developed by the Indian scientistical Prasamsa Chandra Mahanobis in 1953. The fourth point is the plan attempted to determine the optimal allocation of investment between production sector in order to maximize long-run economic growth. The last point is the plan assumed a closed economy in which the main trading activity would be centered on importing capital goods. Thank you so much.
Good morning, sir. 11 5-year plan 2007 to 2012. Accelerate GDP growth from 8% to 10%. Increase agriculture GDP growth rate to 4% per year. Create 70 million new work opportunities and reduce educated unemployment to below 5%. Real wage rate of unskilled workers by 20%. Reduce dropout rates of children from elementary school for 52.2% end-to-end 3 to 4. Increase the literacy rate for persons of age 7 years or above to 85%. Raise the tax ratio of age group 0 to 6 to 935 by 11 to 12 and to 950 by 2016 to 17. Ensure that at least 33% of the direct and indirect beneficiaries of all government schemes are women and girl children. Connectivity village by telephone by November 2007 and provided broadband connectivity to all villages by 2012. 12 5-year plan 2012-2017 to create 50 million new work opportunities in the non-farm sector, to remove gender and social gap in school enrollment, to enhance access to higher education, to reduce malnutrition among children aged 0 to 3 years, to provide electricity to all villages, to ensure that 50% of the rural population have access to proper drinking water, to increase green cover by 1 million hectare every year, to provide access to banking services to 90% of households. At last, we have to conclude, the idea was to plan public spending for equitable growth rather than leaving expenditure to the market forces. The 5-year plans played a great role in lifting India's social sector and building of heavy industry. The centralized planning system could ensure that the money gets spent where it was the most needed.